safe, my brother safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. You will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my daughter safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Sitting in that room, hear the interrogator's voice. They asking why I do it, I tell them I had no choice. Couldn't take a threat or a risk to my family, so throw the book at me, I take them charges happily. Ain't no need for no polygraphs or forensics. I put that fucker in a body bag, I'll admit it. Fuck a sentence or the jury that will convict me. They don't understand, it's my family, they represent me. So for them, I risk my freedom, roll the dice. I ain't got much more for you crackers, go ahead and give me life. You don't know what it's like for the people that you love. They ain't there to give salutes, they ain't there to give you hugs. The same that done pulled me from the dirt and from the mud. It's gone because of who? Y'all rather shed your blood. My brother's kids like my other kids. If you touch them, fuck around, get another bid, plus 10. Put me in the Supermax, I get super jacked, working out every day, canteen super stack, cool with that. Long as it mean my daughter's safe, my brother's winning, that's a chance I take. Still my fate, I do anything to keep my brother safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. I got wives that done gave they all to stand beside me. Kids that can't see me fall, look at me proudly. Respected by men with honor up on their names. You harm one of them, I promise that you'll see pain. I'm one West train, made an oath to uphold it. Stood with my back against the wall, never folded. Grew up in the city where the love ain't brotherly. I ain't had too many friends, I ain't need the company. I'm my father's son, so I'm cool, just don't fuck with me. I say that you my homie, you're my brother, then you stuck with me. Never turn my back on mine, it's to the dirt. You cross them across that line, I end you first. What only make it worse is loyalty hard to find. Never think cause you out of sight, you out of mind. And I don't mind dying now, cause reincarnation got me coming back. Same scars in my heart aching. Be parlaying with killers from all places. Every last one of them for me a broad day shit. So what you think, I won't do it for them? Once they let me out the cell, shit, I do it again. It's for the family. I do anything to keep my brother safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my people safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Pay back in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark. And I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft. Better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. My hymen say I cup full. No room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't UPK, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, it'll drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, and I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing, gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart, and Alana, she so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies, and they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy, the tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter, the lies are sweet. Tried everything, I guess me and Johanna had to meet. Now I make the blind see, and I make the dead speak, and teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring me bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time, this Glock match my handpiece, and I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. She call me 47, praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame, ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king, you devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame, duplicate, loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign, loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king, you devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. Bring that hot flame, duplicate, loyal to the king.
Back roll.
Send my bro a kite quick. Ties of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see, most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes, there's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences, 23 and 1 out. Praying that that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers, my hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses, it's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Going on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swerve in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in the swerve in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. That's why I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that God flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. The king, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on the swerve in my whole life.
Hey, Shalom, this is the Wednesday night history class. Also, remember to check in with check Commanding General Yohanna's radio show, 2 a.m. UK. Salaki Haban, can you hear me?
Can't everyone can, sir.
Hold on one second. Say that again.
Can't everyone can.
Most on Christ. Also, remember, check out Commanding General Yohanna's radio show. Also, any questions, type them in the chat. I couldn't get the PowerPoint up, so we're going to go into some scripture. So any questions you got, just put them in the chat or just ask them and we'll get to your questions. So this week we got a heat wave. Last few days you had someone in Edinburgh stab up some Muslims. Someone in today in town died from a heart attack. I don't know if it was linked to the heat, but yo, stay safe out there, man. Keep yourself hydrated, keep the kids hydrated, and so forth. Listen, I'm seeing Edomites walking all up and down the road with no top on, like they can't cope, man. They're walking around with no top on, like they can't cope. I'm thinking, damn, listen, man. I get it, it's hot, but come on, you don't need to be naked outside, man. It's not naked outside hot, man. These like be outside naked. Trousers half down, and I'm saying, yo, stay in the house, man. Listen, we're gonna have hot days, we're gonna have cold days. Half the schools in Birmingham are closed for the rest of the week. They're saying that keep the kids hydrated because they're nauseous and all of those things. But we're gonna jump into some scriptures. Let me get the book of Proverbs, chapter 15 and verse 1.
Can't everyone can. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger.
So Haban, what does that mean?
Like you can like choose whether you want someone to be mad at you or someone to be basically control your words, how you speak.
As in what setting, based off what this is saying?
If someone's mad at you, if you're rowdy and loud and agitating them even more, you're going to stir up anger.
Yes, but now this here it says a soft answer turns away wrath. So this means the person's already angry. So this ain't one of them ones where you see a man and you say something to him out the blue. This is a man's already angry, and then how you respond can stop him from being angry. Like when someone's angry, you just giving the normal answer, answering them respectfully or whatnot can stop them from being angry and aggressive. Where you can say, yo, you don't need to behave like that. There's some people that be angry for no reason, and a soft answer it doesn't mean be a coward. It means don't put petrol on the fire. Basically, someone's already angry. You don't make them more angry. So it says a soft answer turns away wrath. So this right here is letting us know in the black community how to deal with one another. So a man can be angry, and how you respond could determine the rest of the outcome. But Lucky, go ahead.
Can. The tongue of the wise uses.
So the rest of that verse where it says, but grievous words stir up anger, that means, so now a man's already angry, Haban, and it says a soft answer turns away wrath. Now, if you come aggressive also, what happens is you then stir up his wrath and he becomes more angry. And it usually makes the argument worse. So this is letting you know, like, yo, how to deal with someone. If you don't want to make the argument worse, work on your answers, basically. So that's what I'm saying. If you don't want to make the argument worse, you would work on how you respond and how you deal with someone. Because a lot of our people are angry, man. It says a soft answer turns away wrath. And it says grievous words stir up anger. And this is why IUIC is getting run out of every neighborhood, man. Because they don't know how to deal with their brothers, man. This is what it's talking about. Everybody's already mad at you. And you're talking some shit to them, man. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to stir up wrath. You're going to make it worse, and you're going to get run out the neighborhood, man. Now, when it was the KC4, what happened? IUIC became gangster and started trying to jump on niggas. Why don't they do that in these neighborhoods they're getting run out of, man? Because the bullies, man, that's all it is. The bullies. The Bible says a soft answer turns away wrath, and they get run out of the community. Why? Because they don't know how to speak to black people. Like, you ain't gonna just come to a black man's neighborhood and tell him, yo, your cousin got shot because you like evil. Like, that's how they speak to people. When really you should be teaching people like, yo, I see what you're going through. While it is all of them are soft, and all of them come from weak Christian backgrounds, so they've never been in the hood with gangsters, man. They've never been in the hood with real niggas, so they can't relate. Like, these is a bunch of church boys that can't relate to gangsters, man. They can't relate to what's going on in the streets. And this is why they go out there and they get run out of every neighborhood, because real recognize real, and them men that see them know that they've never been a gangster a day in their life, man. They know that they've never ever dealt with what they've dealt with in their life. They're just a bunch of choir boys that put on purple and go out there and think they know, until they get ran out of the neighborhood, man. You see them, every neighborhood they get ran out of, man. Every single one. Even in Africa, they was getting run out of Africa, man. Like through the 40s, just one city they're getting run out of. They're getting run out of everywhere. They're getting ran out worldwide, man. And it's because, everybody knows they're a bunch of softies, and they don't know how to speak to people. The Bible says a soft answer turns away wrath. Sometimes you need to know how to deal with your people, man. People are hurting, they're mourning, they've lost loved ones. You can't go out there and say, yo, your cousin died because he was a criminal. You have to go out there and say, yo, we've all lost loved ones, man, but we don't want to lose no more. This is what we need to do if we don't want to lose no more. They go out there, and it's like they go out there to go and rub salt in people's wounds, man. And then they get ran out of every neighborhood, and then they wonder why. But it's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness.
So now read that part. Read that one more time.
Khan of the one Khan. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright.
So now it says the tongue of the wise useth knowledge, meaning wise people know when and how to use knowledge, meaning wise people know when to say something and when not to. Now there's a time when you have to go out there and say it direct. Then there's a time where you have to go out there and you have to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. There comes a time where you have to, say things in different ways. But a fool just goes out there and doesn't know the temperature, doesn't know his surroundings, and all of those things. To go out there and run their mouth and wonder why they get brooked up, man. Read that verse one more time.
Khan of the one Khan. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness.
See? And what does that part mean, Haban? Fools and their mouth poureth out foolishness.
And fools will just say anything and just be combative and fight and end up stirring up more anger, like the previous verse.
Exactly. And what you'll find that is a fool says a lot of things that are pointless. That's how you're dealing with a fool. Have you ever been around someone and everything they're saying is just pointless? You're looking at them like, yo, you're talking to talk, man, just be quiet. Sometimes you're looking at someone and they keep talking. And the Bible says even a fool's considered wise if he keeps his mouth shut, man.
Right.
What happens? A fool pours out foolishness out his mouth, keeps talking, keeps yapping, keeps talking. And the talking foolishness, like what they're saying, has no substance. Whereas a man that's wise with knowledge, he knows when to speak and when not to speak, when to open his mouth, when to close his mouth. A fool now, he's got no discernment, man. Yes, lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
Haban, what does that part mean? What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
All right, no, so read it one more time.
Khan of the one Khan. The eyes of the Lord are in every place.
Beholding... All right, so now that means when it says the eyes of the Lord is in every place, it just means nothing's hidden from God. That's what it means. So it means nothing's hidden from God. The good that you do, the evil that you do, what you do in public and what you do behind closed doors is not hidden from God. Now, in public, you can you can be out there preaching your ass off Then in secret you could be putting a peg in your ass. in public you preaching your ass off, and then in private you putting a peg in your ass. The Lord sees both of those things. The Lord don't even want to see it, but he sees both of those things. He sees both of those things, meaning the eyes of the Lord is in every place. The Lord sees what you do on your best day and on your worst day, man. The Lord sees all of that. That's what that's talking about. You really Hebrew thought going in the closet. He thought the Lord couldn't see. The Lord's looking at him like, all right, I get you going in the closet, but why are you taking that with you, man? He's like, all right, I get you going in the closet, but why are you taking that with you? He thought nobody could see, man. Listen, the eyes of the Lord is in every place, even in that closet, man, where he thought it's just him and the peg. He thought it's just him and the peg. He tried to hide behind some clothes in the wardrobe, thinking that's gonna block the Lord's view. No. The Lord's eyes is in every place, man. He sees all of that. Read that one more time.
Khan of the one Khan. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
Meaning, and beholding is an old English word for to see. So behold means to see. So the Lord's eyes is everywhere. Nothing's hidden from God. He sees the evil and the good. So while it is, once we understand this, that the Lord sees everything, then we'll be like, all right, then. Well, I can't be evil because the Lord sees it. So things that you would do, things how you would behave in the public is how you should behave in secret, because nothing is really public is the point. The Lord sees it. What you think is what you think is hidden, the Lord sees it. This is what you should do. If there's anything that you're doing which is hidden, which is evil, just seek help. That's what you do. you seek help. You contact your camp leader and you get counsel, and you say, "Yo, I got this problem, man. I got this issue, and I need help with this problem." And get the help from the Lord, man. Well, get the help from the men of the Lord, shall I say? Salakia, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life.
Read that one more time.
Khan of the one Khan. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life.
Go ahead.
But perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit.
Read that verse one more time.
Khan of the one Khan. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life.
All right, what does that mean? Haban, what does that mean?
A wholesome tongue. So if you're speaking truth, that will be life.
Go ahead. Listen, Proverbs gets difficult sometimes.
Go on. But perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit.
All right, so now a wholesome tongue is a tree of life, meaning how you speak, like words that you say, you can encourage, comfort, and teach people, and it's like a tree of life. You know, somebody that's ever been down, you can, give them life based on what you speak. If you've seen someone depressed, them words that you speak to them is like a tree of life. Like you could renew someone's spirit with just a few words. Like sometimes someone could be down, and then someone gives them some, and that's what counsel is. Counsel basically renews your spirit, man. So when you have counsel, when you're feeling down about something, and you have counsel, you leave that counsel feeling refreshed. Like a wholesome tongue is a tree of life. Read the last part.
Khan of the one Khan.
Meaning someone with a wholesome tongue can heal you, man. Have you ever been going through something and someone speaks to you and it's like those words healed you? Listen, man. Listen. My father told me some words that healed me, man. He said, "Yo, you ain't gonna be the first man on child support, and you ain't gonna be the last man on child support." Those words healed me, man. Those words made me realize, oh shit. well, every man goes through it, it made me realize, shit. Well, every man goes through it ain't so bad. I heard those words. That was like a tree of life to me. That's what it's talking about, man. Wholesome words. So a wholesome tongue is like wholesome words. Someone can say, you could be feeling down, like you could lose your job. And a brother could say, yo, F that job, man. They don't deserve you, man. Don't worry, we'll go find you something else. And then you feel better about yourself. Or this is a key one when you need your brothers, man. A bitch might leave you, man. And you might be upset, soaking, down in the dumps. And a brother says to you, oh, she's ugly anyway. I couldn't tell you because it was your woman at the time. Better than her, man. Brother can say she ain't even nice, man. I don't know what you was doing with her, man. She don't even, you can do way better than that, man. Imagine you thought you was beneath her, and you're down, and you're low, and your brother comes and says, nah, you can do better than her, man. Don't worry, we're gonna find you a new one. Forget her, man. She ain't got nothing going. Our brother reels off all their flaws. Our brother reels off all their flaws for you, man. That right there will make you realize, you know what? I'm better than her, man. One day you was down in the dumps, sitting down, bottle of Hennessy tipped all over yourself, waking up, looking at your phone, thinking she's gonna text you, and there's no text. And then someone knocks on the door, you think it's her. It's your brother that lifts up your spirit, man. Like, yo, forget her, man. What are you gonna do? Sit down in here and die over a bitch, man? You know when she was made, a billion more was made. Sometimes you gotta realize that, yo, she ain't one of one, man. Listen, she left you, but she ain't one of one, man. A one of one is a woman that's not gonna leave you, man. Guess what? You're crying about her that left you. A woman left you like 10 years ago before that, man. And one before that, man. Don't cry over this one. You see this woman here, you ain't even gonna care about her in 6 months, man. You're gonna forget she existed in 6 months. Sometimes you need those wholesome words, man. It's like a tree of life. When you get up and stand on your feet and you find your strength back and be like, you know what? Yeah, I was down for a bit, but yo, I'm over it now. That's lucky. Go ahead, let me hear the rest of the verse.
Canada 1 Khan. But perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit.
And now, if it's not now, the second part is the opposite. Imagine someone says to you, oh man, that woman's, oh, you fumbled that woman. Oh man, that's the best thing you was ever gonna have, man. Oh man, look at you now, man. Oh, you ain't gonna get no job. It's a breach in the spirit, kind of like when parents say to their kids, "You ain't gonna be nothing like you, just like your daddy." That's a breach in the spirit, man. You're breaking their spirit. So of course your kids are gonna grow up and not do nothing. Why? Because you're breaking their spirit with your words, man. Whereas you should use the first route. Make your words be a tree of life, man. Encourage them. Yeah, man, I'm gonna take you here. Go university. Do this, do that. Encourage them. Okay, you didn't do too good on your exams. Don't worry, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna go over it. Don't worry about it, man. We can try again. You know we can do a reset, man. Don't worry, I'll get you extracurriculum classes. Don't worry, I'll do all of that. Don't worry about it, man. You didn't do good this time. We're gonna try it again. We don't give up, man. We keep trying. There's one route you could go, or you could say, yeah, your daddy was rubbish at maths as well, just like you. Or you can say, yeah, your daddy weren't too good at maths, and I guess he passed that on to you. Just like your father. That's a breach in the spirit, man. You're gonna break that person down. So there's ways to speak to people that you love, man. There's ways that we should deal with each other. You don't want to break someone's spirit, so that's what that's talking about. So there's words that encourage and there's words that tear down. So that's what that scripture is talking about. So read that scripture for me again, Haban.
Kanda 1 Khan. A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit.
All right, now Haban, you break that back down to me now.
So a wholesome tongue, so you can choose how you speak to a brother. If you speak to a brother well and he receives it well, he can be healed basically through traumas that he's going through, and he can get the spirit to where he's not down in the dumps, he's not depressed, he's actually going through it. Or you could do the opposite, to where you make that brother want to basically unalive himself because you said something stupid and now he's depressed.
Yes, that's exactly that. So this is why sometimes when dealing with certain people, you have to know how to, you have to know who you're talking to and how to talk to them. And counselors do it every day, man. Counselors. This is why what happens when Habam, this is what happens when somebody wants to jump off the bridge and now I'm in traffic for hours because they want to jump off the bridge to close off the motorway. What happens? They get like a negotiator. So they get a negotiator, and the negotiator don't say to them, nigga, just jump. Negotiator don't say, yo, just jump, you're wasting everyone's time. They speak to them like, come on, man, we can do this together. You can get all the help you need. Their tongue is like their words is like a tree of life. They talk that person off the bridge. Whereas people in the crowd be shouting, jump. Apparently it's a crime to do that now. So what if someone jumps you? What did they charge with? What did you get charged with?
Not sure the crime.
It's crazy, man. Telling someone to be fair, you don't want to do that. But I get it, you're frustrated, they got you waiting in traffic, but sometimes it's how it is. But it's lucky. Go ahead, Haban.
Canada 1 Khan. A fool despiseth his father's instructions, but he that regardeth reproof is prudent.
So read that one more time.
Kind of one Khan. A fool despiseth his father's instruction.
Fool despises his father's instructions, meaning what? A fool rejects correction. So if you tell someone don't do this and they do it, they're a fool because they've rejected correction. Like they don't want to listen, they don't want to follow orders. They've rejected correction. Go ahead.
Kind of one Khan. But he that regardeth reproof is prudent.
And he that regardeth reproof is prudent. What does that part mean?
And the person that accepts the correction
Yes.
is Salaki. What does prudent means? Smart.
So a wise person. Read it one more time.
Kind of one Khan. But he that regard.
So meaning a wise. So someone will do something wrong, and they will get a check-in, and they will listen, and they will follow the correction because they want to change and they want to do the right thing. So a wise person is prudent because they'll be like, all right, I messed up. I'm not going to do that again. Now a fool just rejects it. Now a fool will do something wrong, Haban, and they're mad at you for correcting them, and they'll keep doing it wrong, and they'll keep doing it wrong, and they're not going to listen. So that's a fool. But a wise man will be like, all right, what did I do wrong? All right, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it the right way this time. A wise person is prudent, the one to learn, meaning the one to learn, and the one to sit down and accept the correction. Now, a man that don't want to learn, you can correct him a million times, and this is why it gets to a stage in life where you have to stop correcting some people. Sometimes in life, Aban, you're going to correct someone and they're not going to listen, and you're going to have to say, all right, well, I'm just going to save my breath. Maybe me saving my breath might add 1 year to my life. I'm wasting my breath with you and you're not listening. I'm gonna just stop speaking to you at some stage, man. Some stage, I have to stop picking up the phone. It's lucky at some stage, I just have to. It's lucky. Go ahead, about.
Khan of the one Khan. In the house of the righteous is much treasure.
In the house of the righteous is much treasure. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. But in the revenues of the wicked is trouble.
So now it says in the house of the righteous is much treasure. Haban, what does this mean?
Obviously, if you're living righteously, you'll have a better overall life because you're not starting.
Sorry, say that again. You will get what?
You'll get a better life.
Yes.
People like you, and then they're not arguing and to hate you, and you'll get like, what's it called? You'll get status is what I'm thinking, but the word isn't status because people trust you because you're an understanding person.
All right, so this here it says in the house of the righteous is much treasure. So now this right here, read the next verse.
Khan. But in revenues of the wicked is trouble.
So in the house of the righteous is much treasure, and a righteous man gets what? Blessings, man. A righteous man gets blessings from God. That's what a righteous man gets. Read the next part.
Khan. But in the revenues of the wicked is trouble.
But in the revenues of the wicked is trouble. What does that part mean, Haban?
The wicked will get punishments.
That too, but in this context, give me in real life today, like how in the revenues of the wicked is trouble.
Like drug dealers going to jail.
Hold on, let me pull up the definition of revenues. Hold on, bear with me. All right, for time's sake, revenue just means income. So now, break this down for me. How we could use it today. Just break it. Just think real life. Don't overthink it. Just think real life. What's saying? Read that verse one more time, Haban.
Khan. But in the revenues of the wicked is trouble.
But in the revenues of the wicked is trouble. So break down how we can apply that today, Haban.
Like,
just think real life.
With
don't
drug
even
dealers,
think real life.
Drug dealers would be.
There you go. Spot on. Keep going.
Unalive it.
Listen, Haban comes to class, he's getting his one-to-one lesson today. So lucky. Haban's getting his one-to-one breakdowns today. So now, go ahead, keep going. Say that again.
Robbers, thieves, whores, homosexuals.
All right. See, you was more onto it the first time when you said drug dealers. So this is where you want to go with it. Revenues is income. So now, when drug dealers make income that way, what's the trouble that comes with? Think about the trouble that comes with it. That's what it's talking about. So when it says the revenues of the wicked is trouble, so give me some of the trouble that comes with drug dealing and pimping and whatever else illegal.
Them getting unalived by rivals.
That's what you want. The revenues of the wicked is trouble, meaning you're scared to go to sleep because your house is going to get raided. You're scared to go to sleep. Why? Because next door might kick the door in and rob you for your stash. The revenues of the wicked is trouble. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's what that's talking about. Their revenues bring the way they make their money brings trouble. Why does it bring trouble? Because a load of them end up going to jail. So the revenues of the wicked is trouble. That's what that's talking about right there. And what you'll find out is a lot of people that make money illegally they suffer from anxiety, man. They're anxious. Imagine this, Haban, you're driving and every time you don't know if the police are going to jam you in today. You got the money, but you're anxious. You think their life is better than yours because they got all the money. Nah. They're anxious, man. They can't even put the money in the bank. There's no one they can trust. There's nobody they can trust. At least now we can leave our money in Lloyd's bank. I'm not saying we can trust them, but shit, it's a better chance. But yeah, at least we can leave our money in Lloyd's bank. So imagine you're leaving money under the in your house under the mattress. That's what you're doing, leaving money under the mattress. The revenues of the wicked is trouble, man. All the illegal money comes with trouble. So Lucky, go ahead.
Canada one Khan. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the foolish doeth not so.
And now the lips is the meaning wise people share the truth and knowledge and wise words, but fools ain't got nothing to share, man. Fools ain't got nothing to share. It says the foolish doeth not so, meaning they don't share knowledge. This is what this is what the foolish do. Talk about how they're a gangbanger, how they used to do this, and this is why, in the truth, you don't want to keep talking about your old life, man. You want to talk about what you do now. Like you want to make this exciting. You want to make this exciting. You don't want to talk about because I used to sell drugs and I used to make that much money. Because I used to do this and I used to make that much money. That's a fool right there, man. You're talking about your old life so much that one day you're going to go back to your old life, man. You're supposed to be ashamed of your old life. You're supposed to talk about your new life like, yo, I'm in class, man. Yo, did you hear that breakdown yesterday? Not talking about because, yo, when I used to sell drugs, yeah? No. That's a fool. That's someone who's not read that scripture one more time.
Khan. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge.
The man that talks about the truth and how much his life's changed and how great this life is and how much he loves it. That's the man that disperses knowledge. Go ahead.
Canada one Khan. But the heart of the foolish doeth not so.
But the heart of the foolish doeth not so. They don't disperse that knowledge. They talk about stuff that we don't want to hear. Yeah, I ran through all these 50 girls and I used to do this and I used to run a brothel and I used to this and I used to that. When someone talks like that, you know they're a fool. When someone talks like that, you know they're a fool. You see when someone talks like that, what you have to do is pretend you're busy, just pick up anything, start reading the newspaper in front of them, start reading a text message on your phone like they're not talking. You have to act like they're not there. You have to be like, So the weather, and that's what you have to do. Let them know that you're so not interested in what they're saying. You have to almost let them know. You have to almost stop them in their tracks. Do everything but listen to the conversation. We're so busy that even they realize what they're talking is foolishness. Sometimes it gets like that. So lucky. Go ahead, Haban.
Canada one Khan. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight.
So read what break down that for me. What does that mean?
Basically, the Lord doesn't care if the wicked is like praying to him if they're not going to change. But if a righteous person is to pray, the Lord's going to take it as valuable.
Yep. But in context, so I get what you're saying, but in this context, read that part one more time.
Khan 1 Khan. The sacrifice of the
So
wicked.
now it says the sacrifice. So this is basically saying like a sacrifice is a big thing. So that's what it uses. The wicked, it uses sacrifice here and prayer, letting you know that the Lord's basically saying, yo, though you sacrifice, if you're wicked and you've gave up all this wealth to me, but you're wicked, it's an abomination. And the Lord's basically saying, but a righteous man that prays is more righteous than the man that gave the sacrifice. So look at it today, like all these people that do these religious acts, or that do all these religious acts, that think they're serving God, do all these religious acts. The Lord's saying, Haban, your prayer is more righteous than all their sacrifice and their religious acts.
Right.
So that's what it mentions sacrifice, because why? They look at a sacrifice like, well, Lord, I gave you a lamb, I gave you a goat. What the Lord's saying is, yo, if you're wicked, that lamb and that goat don't mean shit to me. But a man that ain't gave no lamb and goat, a man that's righteous and praise, that prayer is more delightful to me than the lamb and goat that you've gave me. So this right here, you would use this on your Christian pastors. I don't care what you use, like doing church and all of this and all of that. As long as you're evil, the Lord don't care about how much money you put in the pot. The Lord don't care about how much money you put in the pot. The Lord prefers a prayer from a righteous man than the pot being filled up by a wicked man. That's what that part's basically saying. So that's what it mentions, the sacrifice. Read that part one more time.
Khan of the 1 Khan. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayer of the upright is his delight.
All right, now break that down for me now. Now break it back down for me.
Okay, so if a wicked person sacrifices his time to so-called following the Lord or to so-called getting closer to God, but he's still sinning and he's still wicked and he's still going against God, it's an abomination to the Lord.
Yes.
But the upright man that dedicates his life to the truth and actually follows the laws and keeps his commandments and is actually close with God, their prayer is upright. So what they
meaning the Lord accepts what they do way more than the 1,000 lambs that you've sacrificed, than all that money you put in the pot. The Lord honors that prayer more than everything you put in the pot. Why? Because you're an unrighteous man trying to give God a sacrifice, thinking you can't buy. Understand this: God ain't the white man that you can buy with money. Now, the white man, you can buy him with money. You can't buy God with money. You can't buy God with lambs and goats. And that's what people seem to think, that, oh, I can do evil and just pay. No. It don't work like that, man. It does not work like that, but they think it does. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of the 1 Khan. The way of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord.
And God hates wickedness, man. God hates evil behavior. It's an abomination to the Lord, man. The Lord sees you doing all evil, and the Lord's looking down at you like, yo, you're disgusting, man. Go ahead.
Khan of the 1 Khan. But he loveth him that followeth after righteousness.
And God loves a righteous man. A righteous man, God loves, man. Christians use the term highly favored. Listen, man, you want to be favored by God, you better do what he says, man. You want to be favored by God, you have to do what he says, lest you fall in the category of an abomination. Lest you fall in the category of an abomination, you might want to listen to the Lord and do what the Lord says. Go ahead.
Khan of the 1 Khan. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die.
All right, so how about now break that down for me?
So if someone does, like, drug dealers will get mad that you tell them to stop selling drugs because they don't want to be corrected.
Yep.
And he that hateth reproof shall die. And for him hating reproof, he's going to be unalived. Or for him hating the correction and not receiving his car.
Yep. So what does it mean? All right then. What does it mean to forsake the way?
He that forsaketh go against the laws.
Yes, But all right, let's say me and you go on a journey, Habon, and we meant to go straight, and you forsake the way. What does that mean?
I'm turning left.
Yep. So you've gone down the wrong path, basically. So we're meant to be in the right way, follow the Lord. And when you forsake the way, you go your own way. And then imagine Haban, I say we're meant to go straight and you take a left. And I say, yo, don't take a left. There's a ditch in the road. The earth opens up on the left and don't go. And you start checking me like, nah, I'm going, F that, I'm doing this. I don't want to listen to you. And then, because you don't listen, it says, he that hateth reproof shall die. You're going to fall in that ditch, man. And if only people could see what was ahead of them, like when you forsake the way, there's only death in front of you, man. When you forsake the way, like physically, if me and you are going down a path and we're meant to go straight and you take a left, then the left is going to take you somewhere where you're not supposed to go. And that's what happens when we forsake the way of the Lord. Listen, we forsook the way of the Lord and ended up in Europe, man. Listen, we ain't never supposed to be in England. I ain't even supposed. Listen, Aban, we're supposed to have a map of the world, and England's not supposed to be on it, man. We're supposed to know that England exists. We're supposed to have a map of the earth. We're supposed to have a map of the known world, and England's a place that I don't want to know, man. How have I ended up in a place which wasn't even part of the known world at certain times in history, man? But what we forsook the way, and now we're here, man. It's lucky. What verse are you at?
We're at verse 11.
Oh yes, lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Hell and destruction are before the Lord, and how much more then the hearts of the children of men.
So read that one more time.
Khan of the one Khan. Hell and destruction are before the Lord. How much more then the hearts of the children of men?
So what does that part mean?
He's calling men children for like not taking reproach.
All right, one more time.
Lucky, what do you say?
Hey, read that verse one more time.
Khan of one Khan. Hell and destruction are before the Lord. How much more then?
Hell and destruction are before the Lord. The Lord creates these things, man. The Lord creates these things. They're before the Lord. Go ahead.
Khan of one Khan. How much more then the hearts of the children of men?
How much more the hearts of the children of men? What does that mean?
Is it saying like childish men breed hell and destruction?
La'ah. So when it says how much more the hearts of men, meaning the Lord knows your mind and what you're thinking and your motives. So it's letting you know the hell and destruction, how much more the hearts of men. The Lord knows what you're thinking and how all these things will lead you down that path. So that's what it's talking about. So when you see heart in the Bible, it's talking about your mind. So that's what that part's talking about. So God knows about all that. While it is, we don't know about the hell and destruction that we're about to face, but God does. God knows our mind and what we're thinking and our motives and all of those kind of things. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of one Khan. A scorner loveth not one that reproveth him, neither will he go unto the wise.
So people that are proud don't like people that correct them. They don't like it. Now you could check someone and they don't like it. In their mind, they're like, oh, he's talking again. He's bothering me again. Why don't he leave me alone? Why don't he leave me alone? That's what they're thinking in their mind. In their mind, they're like, oh, man, this person don't leave me alone, man. He just keeps talking and being annoying. Proud people dislike those who correct them. Go ahead. And also, they avoid counsel. Why? Because it challenges the horrible life that they're trying to live. It challenges and it corrects the horrible life that they're trying to live. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Neither will he go unto the wise.
Neither will he go unto the wise, meaning a man that wants to remain a sinner won't ever get wise counsel. This is what he will do. Go get counsel from someone that's going to put up with his foolishness, that's going to allow him to keep doing the nonsense that he's doing. So lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of one Khan. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but but by sorrow of the heart, the spirit is broken.
Break that down for me. What does that mean?
I'll make it cheap. Is a merry heart like if you go around people that are always happy and like is it childish?
Nope.
But the sorrow of the heart, the spirit. I'm not sure.
All right, no sir. So read it one more time.
Canada one can. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance.
So a merry heart makes a cheerful countenance. So what is the heart in the Bible?
Your mind.
And what is countenance?
The people around you.
No, your outward appearance. So now, if a merry heart makes a cheerful countenance, what does that mean?
When you're happy, you'll have a happier appearance.
Yes, but you want to say it like how we talk today. All right, so today, all right, how about when you see someone, you can tell if they're happy or sad, right?
Yeah.
All right, then. So now you can tell what a man's going through by looking at him. You can tell if a man's happy by his what. So you can tell if a man's happy by his what?
His countenance.
There you go. So if a man's happy, you can tell he's got a cheerful countenance, and you will see him is happy and is excited, and you can tell, yeah, this brother ain't going through. No, this brother's happy, man. Now read on.
Canada one can. But by sorrow of the heart, the spirit is broken.
And then you can look at a man and you can tell his spirit is broken. You know, a man that's head down all day. Oh, life's so hard. Why me? This only happens to me. Oh, life's so hard. And then you can look at a man and you can tell if a man's happy. You can tell if a man, really, you can tell if a man's happy with his life and if a man's not happy with his life. A man that's happy with his life is a cheerful countenance. And a man that's all gloom and doom, sometimes that gloom and doom can spread. Sometimes you can, I can't explain. Sometimes it's like there's a mushroom cloud around someone that's low spirited, and it's like that spirit spreads. So sometimes you have to see a brother say, no, you're not going to do that right now, man. That broken spirit, it spreads, man, and people can see it on you. Like sometimes you just think, oh yeah, I'm going to Asda. Why do you think sometimes you can see a brother and you can be like, yo, is everything okay? And Haban, he will swear blind everything's okay, and you know everything's not okay, man. Right. Why? How do you? So based on what we just read, how do you know it's not okay? By his what?
His countenance.
There you go. So a good skill to having the truth is knowing a brother by his countenance. Sometimes you have to look at a brother and be like, yeah, he ain't looking too good, man. Something ain't right. It's kind of like it shows. Like you see when someone's going through something, you can see it. Like, you know, the brother's not their usual self. You can tell, man. You can be like, yeah, something ain't right. He's usually happier than this. And then, come on, Haban. If you've been paying attention, you'd bring most of this home for me. If a brother is like that broken spirited and you notice it, what do you do?
Use wise words and not.
There you go. There you go. You see how all of this Proverbs is tying back to what we read up there?
Yeah.
See? So a brother would be broken spirited. Now's the time when your wholesome words can be a tree of life. So Solomon's giving game in the scripture, man. You see what it is? Most people just don't understand Proverbs. That's all it is, man. Listen, you want to understand Proverbs, you have to come to the ISUPK, man.
That's right.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you, listen, the general's so fair. You get these classes for free, man. I'm telling you. Leave up to me and Captain Crawford. You pay Patreons. Lucky. leave up to us. You're paying us a fee on Patreon for this. That's lucky. What verse you at?
We're at 14.
Oh yeah, no sir. Go ahead.
Canada one can. The heart of him that hath understanding seeketh knowledge.
Read that part one more time.
Canada one can. The heart of him that hath understanding seeketh knowledge.
The heart of him that have understanding seeketh knowledge. Listen, every time I read this verse, what I get from this is get your ass to class. That's what I get from that, man. I read that and I think, yo, just get yes to class. The smart man understands, yo, you never stop learning, man. You never stop learning. Like you would have to be a fool to think, or I've got to a point where I can't learn nothing new. No. You never stop learning, man. I read that and I just think, yep, get yes to class. Yes, Slucky, go ahead.
Khan one Khan. But the mouth of fools feedeth on foolishness.
And the mouth of fools feedeth on foolishness. They're content with, not knowing nothing, and the content with learning nonsense. This is what will happen. A man won't come to class, but guess what, Haban? Guess what he will do? Watch every crime documentary on YouTube. That's what he will do. How much times are you going to watch the Mark Lambie crime series? Listen, why don't you come to class and watch that afterwards? Right. How much times are you going to watch these Liverpool gangsters that be shooting each other? How much times are you going to watch these crime things? Listen, a fool's content with that foolishness, whereas a wise man would say, yo, I want to learn something that's beneficial to my life, man. I'm going to get to class. A wise man would say, yo, I'm going to learn something that's beneficial. Let me get my ass to class. That's what a wise man's going to say. But a simple man is going to just watch them crime documentaries all day. Now, can you watch them? Yes. But I think getting to class is more important. That's right. That's what I think. So Lucky, go ahead.
Khan the one Khan. But the mouth of fools feedeth on foolishness. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast.
Read that part one more time.
Khan one Khan. All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast.
All the days of the afflicted are evil. And now you could be afflicted and you could be going through something, but how you deal with it and how your attitude is affects how you experience life, man. Now you could be afflicted going through something, and if you just look at it like, oh, my life's this, my life's so bad, my life's this, my life's that. All the days of the afflicted are evil, man. Imagine, yeah, you're so upset that now every day becomes evil to you because you're miserable. And what you'll find out is a woman that's got a baby with a man and it didn't work out, all her days become evil, man. Her whole life is about him not wanting to be with her. Her whole life is about him. She can't breathe. Her outlook on life is about him, and everything is him. Every day becomes near enough evil to her, man. All the days of the afflicted are evil. She's afflicted with not having a man, and now she's mad at the whole world. Listen, sometimes, have you ever seen those women where you think in your head, yo, there's more to life than a man? Sometimes there's more to life than a relationship, man. Sometimes there's more to life than a relationship. But go ahead.
Khan one Khan. But he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast.
There you go. And now someone that's, good outlook on life, deals with certain situations the right way, even difficult circumstances can become more bearable. Now imagine you're in a horrible condition. You're afflicted, and now you're mad at the world, and every day is you being upset and bitter and mean and horrible and bitter and mean. Every day of you, the afflicted is evil. Or you could have a better outlook in life and be like, you know what? All right, then. So this is the life I got. What can I do in this situation? How can I move forward in this situation? Listen, some people, listen, some men, Haban, try to speak to women and women ain't interested in them. So they're afflicted and all their days become evil and they start hating all women. Or you could be a man and be like, all right, then. Maybe just those set of women don't like me. One woman will like me eventually. One day you'll come across a woman that likes you, man. Yeah, exactly. You know what? Trust me. Sometimes you gotta speak to a woman and be like, "Yo, I shouldn't have said that." You rearrange the lines, man. You rearrange the lines, man. I'm telling you. Well, sometimes men be opening up too much to these women, man. You don't understand this. You're gonna open up and give her the ick. And you're opening up for telling her your greatest fears. You're supposed to tell a woman you're scared of anything, man. You're supposed to be the most masculine man in the world. You're telling her, oh yeah, I'm scared of clowns. She's gonna look at you like you're a clown, man. You telling her you're scared of clowns. She's gonna be looking at you like you're a clown. Guess what she's gonna do? Cheat on you with a man that's not afraid of clowns, man. She's gonna cheat on you with a man that wears a clown outfit, man. Huh? And you ain't gonna do nothing about it because you're scared of clowns. So lucky. Don't be opening up too much, man. You're gonna open up and get your own heart broken. The Bible says a wise see, Haban, bring it home. The Bible says a wise man knows when to what?
When
When-
is it
when
when
to
to be
use-
silent?
And when to use knowledge, when to speak. Now, if you're a man telling her your whole heart, you spoke like a foolish man. A wise man knows, no, I'm not telling her that. I'm not telling her that. I'm not telling her that. A wise man knows, no, she don't need to know this information. What a fool does is tells her everything. You know what I'm telling you? You're about to lose a woman that day, man. Opening up your whole mouth telling her everything, but it's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith.
And now you're better off having minimum wage and serving God. Having minimum wage and you don't sell drugs because you fear the Lord. That's better. There's a man out there that don't fear the Lord and he sells drugs and he wants all that money. And guess what's going to happen? All that money is going to get him nowhere, man. Because when you die, guess what? You have to you're going to leave that money here, but you still have to answer to God. When you die, you still have to answer to God. Meanwhile, that money that you was chasing, ain't even benefiting you no more. You're better off fearing the Lord, man.
That's right.
You better fearing the Lord and being content with the minimum wage, man. Fear the Lord and be content with the minimum wage. That makes more sense. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. Better is the dinner of herbs where love is, than a stalled ox and hatred
Actually,
therewith.
hold on. Go back up to verse 16. So lucky.
Khan, verse 16. Better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith.
And better is little with the fear of the Lord than great treasure and trouble therewith. Meaning you got this great treasure, but it comes with all this trouble, man. It comes with all this jail time, comes with police raiding your house, comes with your dog getting kicked in. It comes with all of that, man. Fearing the Lord is better than fearing the Lord and having little is better than having all that stress and anxiety that comes with all the other nonsense, man. I'm telling you, you better off just serving the Lord, man. I'm trying to tell you. Hold on, bear with me 1 second. Best of luck. You go ahead.
Khan, verse 17. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is, than a stalled ox and hatred therewith.
Read that part one more time.
Khan. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is, than a stalled ox and hatred therewith.
Read that one more time. I love this. Listen, I love this scripture. Read that one more time.
Khan. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is, than a stalled ox and hatred therewith.
Now, Haban, break that down for me. I need a breakdown on this. Go ahead.
It's better to be eating greens and herbs, something that won't like fill you up, or something that doesn't taste the best where love is, rather than be eating the greatest foods where you're full but everyone around you hates you.
Exactly. So now you're better off. It says, read that verse one more time. So lucky.
Khan. Better is a dinner of herbs where love is.
So this is saying, yo, you're better off eating herbs where love is. And that's what we do, man. As brothers, where love is. Listen, we be eating from that nasty ass chicken shop after camp, man.
God.
The chicken shop after camp where they don't even take card. You have to get cash. That's what we be eating. We be eating that where love is. Or, and guess what they do in church? They eat fat steaks together and they hate each other, man. Listen, we love each other and we eat that nasty £2 chicken shop, man. The Lord saying it's better to eat that than sit down and eat steak and find this princess cuts and all this stuff where hatred is, man. Listen, you women need to understand this, man. You're better off eating herbs with your man that loves you or you as a man, you're better off eating herbs with your wife that loves you instead of some woman that's using you for steak and all those things, man, where there's no love there. She hates you guts, really. She just wants the meal. The Lord's saying it's better to eat herbs, man, where love is, than eat calves and the nice meat and what do they call it, man? What do they call it? Michelin, 5-star Michelin is that it's called.
Khan.
Listen, you're better off eating herbs with you. Listen, some of you won't come into school because we can't afford to take you to 5-star Michelin. But understand this: we can eat chicken together where love is, man. We can eat in that chicken shop where love is. Or you can go to church and you can have the 5-star Michelin restaurants where everybody hates you guts, man. Where everybody wants your wife, where everybody hates you. It's up to you. I'd rather eat the £2 chicken with my brothers where love is, man.
Right.
So I'd rather do that, man. I'd rather do that than have the luxury. The brotherhood is more important than luxury, man. Brotherhood is more important than having all the luxury where everybody hates each other. So, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan. A wrathful man stirreth up strife, but he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife.
Go ahead. What does that part mean?
What? Wrathful man stirreth up strife. Someone who's mad will start arguments. Strife is like,
Yes.
Come. But
Yes.
but if you're slow to anger, obviously you'll be thinking to what you're saying, and you won't be emotional, and you'll actually think about the effects.
Yes. So an angry man, a man with a bad temper, he starts arguments, walks around like, yo, what are you looking at? What are you looking at me like that for? Who are you talking to like that? He stirs up strife. He's always on a warpath. But he that is slow to anger appeaseth strife, meaning, what does it mean to appease strife?
Appeaseth strife. Oh, gosh. To like know how you speaking to stop arguments.
Yes, you calm a situation down.
Calm.
So now there's a man that's hot-tempered and is angry. Then there's another man that knows how to calm down the situation, knows how to bring peace to a situation. Because if two wrathful men, what you know what happens about in life? Two wrathful men run into each other, one dies and one goes to jail. This right here is teaching you how to, stay alive. Like sometimes people can do stuff to you, you got to be slow to anger. Now, being slow to anger doesn't mean you don't get angry. It means you're more patient and you're more calm and you're more disciplined and you assess the situation. Now, a man that's wrathful, he will run into a burning house. He will run into a burning house and end up killing himself, man. Or he will end up getting himself stabbed or stabbing someone because he's wrathful. Now, a smart man knows how to appease wrath, meaning calm down the situation. He calms situations down and knows how to get everyone calm. That's what that's talking about. Lucky, go ahead.
Khan. The way of the slothful man is as an hedge of thorns.
Read that one more time.
The way of a slothful man is as an hedge of thorns.
What does that mean?
Slothful. The way of a slothful man is as a hedge of thorns. Is that like a lazy person?
Yes. So all right. Then lazy people find obstacles for everything. Lazy people find ways not to do anything. Listen, a lazy man will find a way not to do anything. A lazy man will find a way to not do anything in life, man. A lazy man will find an excuse for why he's not accomplished nothing. A lazy man will just find a way. He says it's like a hedge of thorns. A lazy man will find any excuse. Oh yeah, I can't do this today because this. I can't do this today because that. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do that. A lazy man finds a way because they're slothful and lazy, and all they want to do is be lazy and sit on their behind all day. That's all they want to do. A lazy man finds an excuse, man. They put obstacles in their own path just so they don't have to work. Go ahead.
Khan. But the way of the righteous is made plain,
There you go. The way of the righteous is made plain. Someone diligent and righteous, guess what? Their path is made plain because they remove the obstacles and get things done. They don't make excuses. They keep moving forward, man. They don't make excuses. But a slothful man does what? We'll look outside. Oh, yeah, there's phones in the way. I can't do this today. Oh, yeah, I can't come camp because, there's phones in front of the door. I can't get out of the house today. A righteous man would do what? Say, you know what? Let me clear the phones so I can go back, so I can go on my way. A lazy man just sees it and closes the door. A lazy man makes an excuse for everything in life. And what you'll realize is a lazy man never prospers in life, man. I've realized it firsthand. Lazy people never prosper in life. Lazy people eventually end up getting left behind because, there's phones in the way. So, go ahead. Exactly. Exactly. Being lazy is an excuse for I don't want to do nothing. That's what it is. People be lazy making excuses for I don't want to do anything. Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. A wise son maketh a glad father.
Go ahead.
But a foolish man despiseth his mother.
So wise children bring joy to their parents, man. And foolish children bring disappointment by what? Rejecting guidance and all of those things. So that's what that's talking about, man. A wise son will obey his father, man. You meaning you will obey your parents. You will obey them, man. You obey your mother. You obey your father. You do whatever you need to do. You do what's right. And a foolish man does what? Despises his parents, man. They reject guidance. They reject everything. There's some people that literally reject everything. Yes, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom.
Meaning foolish people enjoy doing foolish things. Like sometimes you can see people do stupid things and be like, well, why did you do that? Because foolishness brings them joy. Like a lot of these pranksters, foolishness brings them joy. That's what that's talking about, man. Go ahead.
Khan of one Khan. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly.
Exactly. Wise people choose the right path and have integrity, man. That's what wise people do. They have integrity. So, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of one Khan. Without counsel purposes are disappointed.
So break down that, Haban. What does that mean? Without counsel purposes are disappointed. What does that mean?
Is that like without counsel you won't want to better yourself?
So like you say that again.
Without counsel you won't better yourself, or you won't become not lazy.
All right, no. So you're on it with the first part. So it says without counsel purposes are disappointed, meaning, all right, meaning your plans will fail. Without counsel, your plans won't work. So that's what that's talking about. So it goes, your plans are disappointed, so it will fail, basically. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. But in the multitude of counselors, they are established.
See, and in the multitude of counselors, they're established. So that's why before we do anything in here, we get counsel from men that are wiser than ourselves. Because if we don't get counsel, the purposes fail, meaning what we thought was going to work ends up not working. And then when you get counsel, a brother will say, nah, don't do it like that. Do it like this. And then you'll do it that way. And it works. Matters are established. So that's what that's talking about. So Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. A man hath joy by the answers of his mouth, and a word spoken in due season, how good is it?
All right, Haban, what does that mean? All right, so that just basically means the right word spoken at the right time is beneficial to a man, basically. Meaning the word spoken at, like sometimes there's the right time to say things. A man that speaks at the right time is beneficial. That's what that's talking about right there. The right words at the right time, it can bring encouragement and wisdom. Someone's going through something, and you say the right words at the right time, things can be sorted out and fixed. Go ahead.
Khan 1 Khan. The way of life is above to the wise, that he
Go ahead.
may depart from hell beneath.
Meaning what? A man that serves God, wisdom leads a person towards life and God, man. Meaning the Lord's above. Meaning you serve God, you're gonna do the right things that you're supposed to do, and it helps you avoid what? Death and destruction, which it says is he may depart from hell beneath. So now, listen, you need to be supernatural to be in here, man. Avoid that death and destruction. Yeah, go ahead.
Khan 1 Khan. The way of life is above to the wise, that
We have
he
life
may
is a wise God, Slacky, go ahead.
Khan 1 Khan, that he may depart from hell beneath. The Lord will destroy the house of the proud, but he will establish the border of the widow.
So now, God's gonna destroy the proud, those full of pride, those that think they owe that, and the Lord's gonna what? Take care of. It mentions will establish the border of the widow, meaning the Lord's gonna care for those who are weak and vulnerable. That's what that's talking about, man. The Lord's gonna care for those who are weak and vulnerable, and who ain't got nobody, and who need a helping hand, and so forth. The Lord's gonna care for those. That's what that's talking about. Go ahead.
Khan 1 Khan. The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord.
Meaning, listen, man. If you're wicked, even your thoughts are an abomination to the Lord. Why? Because all your thoughts are wicked as well, man. All of your thoughts is, criminal activity, breaking God's law, being unrighteous. Your thoughts, listen, even your thoughts are an abomination. So that's talking about, listen, down to your thoughts, the Lord considers your thoughts an abomination. Go ahead.
Khan 1 Khan. But the words of the pure are pleasant words.
And now, the words of the pure are perfect words, man. God loves the words of the pure, man. Because why? Yeah, your thoughts are right, your words are right. Now, a man's thoughts, that an evil man's thoughts are gonna be evil. So he's already an abomination to the Lord. Go ahead.
Khan 1 Khan. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house.
What does that part mean? He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house.
He that just wants money and will do damn near anything for money will trouble his own house.
Yes, a man like that will rob his own mom, man. A man like that, a man like that that's greedy for money will rob his. Everyone's got that one family member that claims they're a mechanic and they steal your money, man. Everyone's got that one family member that claims that they decorate in Haban. This is what they do. They come and put one coat on, take the money, and you don't see them again, man. Everyone's got that one family member, man. That person there is greedy of gain, man. Listen, I had an uncle that used to swear blind he was a mechanic. I didn't see him fix one car, Haban. Seen him take the money but not fix the car. I had another uncle that claimed he was a painter and decorator. I've seen him say he's coming tomorrow and send him the money so he can get the paint. I've not seen him since, man. I don't know what he used that money for. A man like that will trouble his own family. Listen, man. Now I've learned to tell people, yeah, you get paid when the work's done, man. Now I've learned to tell people, yeah, you get paid when the work's done. There's a ton of people would try to steal your money, man. So let you go ahead.
Khan 1 Khan. But he that hateth gifts shall live.
What does that part mean? Because is it wrong to get a gift? What does that part mean?
Is gifts like money or gain? It's
because it's not wrong for somebody to give you money. So what's this talking about?
Would it be like bad gifts or gifts that you get from doing evil?
Yes. So this is like corrupt gain. So this is like this is like accepting drug money or things like that. Things like that, a corrupt gain. That's what it's talking about. People that reject it, they have a better quality of life, man. They have some class. They have some class. And that's what we need in these times, some class. Yes, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan 1 Khan. The heart of the righteous studieth to answer, but the mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things.
All right, what does that mean?
Smart people study to solve problems, but the wicked,
Yes.
the wicked
And-
will.
And wise people think before they speak.
Okay.
That's talking about wise people think before they speak, but wicked people just run their mouth and don't think about nothing. They don't think about the circumstances. They don't think about nothing. They just run their mouth. That's it.
Okay.
That's lucky what verse you're at.
29.
Actually, no, you can call it. If anything, Captain Croft will probably finish it off tomorrow. But we up on the time. Clap it up.
Khan
So
one
lucky
Khan.
one, you can call it.
Khan one Khan. Man of Israel, I'm Madiam. I'm Madiam Shabbat. I'm Madiam. Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahushai Brakatah. Yadim Atah, Saw, which means turn. Man of Israel, I'm Madiam. I'm Madiam Shabbat. I'm Madiam. Barak. Yahweh Shema Ilachan Bashem Yahushai. Yadim Atah. Dismiss.
For what again, Haban? All right, for what to all the brothers and sisters that tuned in online. Shalom Israel will be, Lord Allah will be back here next week with the history, but we're here tomorrow, scripture breakdown. All right, Shalom Israel.